Finally, I have found the easiest and the best method of making banana bread or banana cake without altering the authentic or the original color of the resulting cake or bread. Let me show you. So you start with 160 grams of very ripe bananas and 110 grams of whole eggs. So you're going to mix these two together in a bowl. Next, you add in 80 grams of granulated sugar, followed by 1 teaspoon of mixed flavor and half teaspoon of vanilla flavor. Go ahead and use your hand whisk to whisk everything together. But if you have an electric mixer or stand mixer, anyone, you can use that to whisk it. It will work perfectly and easier for you. But since I don't have that at the moment and I'm using my hand whisk, I just use my hand whisk to whisk everything together. Next, you add in about half teaspoon of fresh or minced ginger. Then add in 1/8 teaspoon of cloves and 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. Then you add in 150 grams of sifted all-purpose flour. You're going to be adding in this flour gradually. You're not going to add it all at once, like in 2 or 3 batches. Next, you go in with about 1 teaspoon of white vinegar and half tablespoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Finally, add in 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Make sure you incorporate this very well, because if you don't, like I always say, the baking powder will give your cake a bitter taste. So make sure you mix it in so well. Okay, mix everything thoroughly. Then you grease your loaf pan, line it with a baking paper, and then transfer the batter into this loaf pan. I have about 500 grams of batter here, and this is about 7 by 4 inches loaf pan. Then bake this in your preheated oven. I baked mine at 150 degrees C for almost 1 hour 50 minutes. So depending on the temperature of your oven, once a skewer inserted into the cake comes out clean, the cake is ready. Okay, so transfer this cake on the cooling rack and let it cool down completely. Once your cake cools down, you need to wrap this cake up to keep it moist. Okay, you have to wrap it up for up to 30 minutes or 1 hour to keep it moist before you can slice it or share it. You can even wrap it and leave it till the next day. It will be better. Okay. So guys, this is one of the amazing recipes that when you try it, you're going to love it. Like, it gives your banana cake that amazing flavor and taste, keep it moist and fluffy, and also retains the original color of the cake without altering or changing the color of the cake. I hope you love this recipe, and if you do, please don't forget to share this recipe. Also, if you have not subscribed to this point, please click on the subscribe button. Drop your comment in the comment section so I know what to like about this video. See you guys in my next video. Thanks for liking, thanks for sharing, and thanks for subscribing. Bye bye.